Hi everyone, welcome back to Beach Angel Tarot. I am here to do my Vampire Lovers Halloween special reading, and this is not episode 8. If you're following along, I posted episode 7 about a month ago. Episode 8 will be posted as usual about 3 months after the last episode, so that takes us right around the end of Thanksgiving. I will be still posting episode 8. This is just a special Halloween reading, tapping into the Vampire Lovers energies and see what's coming up and around us for our Halloween time frame. Sorry, I dropped a few cards. Anyway, let's dive in and see. If you'd like your own personal private reading, you can follow the description box below for how to purchase your own. You can do so by contacting me through PayPal and making payment for the reading. It is $22.22, and it is a 4-placement reading. I will have that in the description box below as well, what the placements are for this reading, so you can kind of follow along as we go. So that being said, let's tap in and see what message Spirit has for us with this Halloween Oracle for our Vampire Lovers energy special for Halloween. And we have the Veil, Future. Interesting. First sense I get from this card is like the Justice card, because Justice, usually see the woman, you see a woman holding this balance scale, of course, but she's got her eyes usually are blindfolded on the Justice card. This gives me a huge Justice card vibe, and I'm getting, Justice card is Libra, and we are in the Libra time frame. We will not be in the Libra time frame at Halloween. Halloween will be Scorpio. So this could be indicating, just intuitively that something going on. Because I'm doing this note October 1st. So there could be something important that's like happens before Halloween. By the 22nd, I think it would be of October. However, the energy around this is the future, and it's, as you can see, it's veiled, but I'm getting a huge Justice card, so it can be anything, that's going to be revealing the future coming up around this time frame. But I'm getting a few things. What they are is the Justice card energy, the Libra time frame, and focusing on the future. As of right now, her eyes are veiled, so it gives me the feeling that you're going to see something, like maybe there's going to be something like revealed. I'm almost getting that sense like anticipation kind of thing, like seeing something coming. So let's just see what comes up with the darkness and light, shadows of darkness and light, what wants to come up. And we have magic, psychic, sorcery. Oh, I love it, because this is Halloween. Spirit of the Witch. This is right on spot. Perfect. I love that. And I'm only taking one in each one. I usually do like looking this, that. And this is just a smaller, shorter kind of tap into the energies. But the Spirit of the Witch is helping with perhaps, seeing the future. The veil is saying the future, but I don't have a booklet for this deck. I don't believe. But I'm just going to go with those intuitive energies of it being connected to Libra, being the vibe of justice, which means fairness and balance restored. The witch energy, which is right on for our Halloween. And really looking at seeing a bit, because the witch, that's what she does, psychic abilities. She's able to see a bit of the future. So I do feel like that. I feel like that energy is coming up here very strongly for Halloween, for the Vampire Lover energies. Seeing a bit of the future being revealed to us. Maybe more of what's coming in regards to the relationship, that kind of thing. Let's do some charms. This is a deck from Mystic Moon, and I just love it because it has that Halloween-y, image, that vibe here. Let's just get a few charms and see what charms want to come for our Halloween. So these could be things to watch for, things that you'll see along the way from now till then, as signs or something that's going to be important in energy. And we have paw print, spirit animal. I love that because dog dog energy has been really strongly around me for a while. So I would say, it says paw print. It could be a cat print too. It says paw, it doesn't necessarily mean dog. And his chair attendance. And let's pull one more. I'm gonna do the undercurrent here. And it's cologne chemistry. Actually, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna shuffle and take one more. And we have unicorn, fantasy land. So we have that unicorn energy, magical energy. These are signs, paw prints. So, spirit animals with you. A chair is attendance and chemistry there. So there could be a strong chemistry. Someone could be attending something or showing up maybe in a way that they haven't. So these are the messages that are coming, things to look for. It's kind of funny, unicorn, because I have a unicorn ring. So there's one. There's a unicorn already for you to see. So let's get on to the reading itself. So I'm going to shuffle for each placement versus shuffling and taking from the top, because this is just 4 cards. And we're going to focus on the first one. The layout is, the first one says bloodthirsty. Your vampire counterpart is thirsty. What are they craving from you? So that is the first one. And I also created this spread as well. So it goes along with the other episode one, but it's different placements. So bloodthirsty. Your vampire counterpart is thirsty. What are they craving from you? What is your vampire counterpart craving from you at this time? And I will be reading from the booklet because that's how I do this reading. And we have 9 of Cups. So 9 of Cups is happiness. It's a wish fulfillment. Right? They would like to, this is fun. To me, this is like a happier, fun, more enjoyment, right? Emotional happiness and fulfillment. So we're going to read from the booklet though, because it brings up unique, it looks like she's holding a clover too. And there's a little frog. Just going to do a visual. And I see too, like just looking at the card, it's like that frog is trying to get her attention. And it's almost like, look at me. I kind of get this sense of, I don't know. I feel like for some that are watching, you may be feeling really lucky and really not looking at what, like I feel like this is counterpart energy. This is you. And I feel like this counterpart is like, look at me, and they may be feeling inadequate too. So I just want to give the messages that are coming. They may be feeling inadequate, but they're still wanting to get like your attention. You, however, are kind of like looking off to the side, holding your, it's like a 3-leaf or 4-leaf clover. Your clover, it just looks like you're like really content, happy within yourself, and kind of like looking maybe in a different direction or not completely looking at the frog. So I just wanted to give that. So that may resonate for some. But what they want from you is, one, I feel more attention, obviously. Look towards them, to look more towards them or at them at this time. And then we're going to read it. Luck is my finery. I've always had the most ferocious ambition and it worked well for me. Luck has been on my side. That's why 4-leaf clovers are my most favorite finery. So it is a 4-leaf clover. Look at me. I am beautiful, rich, loved. I have everything one could wish for. Pure satisfaction defines my life. Feel blessed to see me appear before you, for I bring luck on all possible levels. I announce success, fulfillment, and happiness. Sounds great, isn't it? But until they manifest themselves into your life, I want you to enjoy what you already have. Know that contentment will be yours, and that worries are in the past. So it's like, okay, so then I really feel that frog looking at her when I read it this way. Look at me. It even says, look at me. So they want you to look at them. I am beautiful, rich, loved. I have everything that one could wish for. Pure satisfaction to find the light. Feel blessed to see me appear before you. Okay, so this is another part. This is where feel blessed to see me appear before you, for I bring luck on all possible levels. It's almost like you're overlooking. I mean, I know this is your counterpart, but for some reason in this moment, it's like they're like trying to tell you they can bring more luck than you're even aware of, or you're maybe unsure of it. I have everything. It's almost like when I'm reading it, it's like this frog is saying this to you. It's like, I have everything you could wish for. Pure satisfaction defines my life. Feel blessed to see me appear before you. It's like they're saying, feel blessed to see me appear before you, but you're not looking at me completely. Like, you're not seeing me in my totality for some reason. Like, I'm like, that part of me is disguised as this little frog. And look at me. Please see that within me. That's kind of like the vibe I'm getting here. For I bring luck on all possible levels, and I announce success, fulfillment, and happiness. Sounds great, isn't it? But until they manifest themselves into your life, I want you to enjoy what you already have and know that contentment will be yours and that worries are in the past. So what they're thirsty for, this recognition of their depth of what they can offer. That's what they want. They want more recognition of what they can offer, like the depths of what they can offer to you, because it's like disguised as this little frog. But even though they realize I'm just like this little frog, but yeah, I am still here in front of you. I still want you to see that and recognize that within me. Like, you may like really love your counterpart. I'm not saying that's not the case, but it's like they feel like you're not recognizing something really, really special in them. Because maybe right now your eye is on something else, or that you feel, a certain level of luck and you're not wanting to or willing to kind of delve into what this little frog's extra level of that is, because it's telling you that he has this extra level. Feel blessed to see me appear before you. So that's kind of what this person's saying. Even though I look like this frog, feel blessed, feel the blessings that I have brought to you. It's almost like they're trying to kind of wake you up to something. But they're saying, but until all this manifests, until that recognition is there between us, they want you to be happy. They want you to enjoy what you already have, which does not include them. So like there may be separation. Like, if you're not with this person, it yet doesn't include them, but they still want you to be happy. So there's an unconditional love there. Know that contentment will be yours and that worries are in the past. So that's a bit of also what they want you to know, that contentment will be yours and worries are in the past. So there's a bit of time energy there too. Like, when I feel into the worries are in the past. Even if you feel like worries are right now, they're in the past. They're saying it's already over. Then there's a bit of that manifestation and 3D reality being like a lag time into what is actually happening in, the unseen realm of the 5D or whatever. So that's kind of like a deep subject there, but it's kind of coming up in that feel of, they're saying worries are in the past, even if you perceive them to be right now. So they're telling you a message here. But what they want is you to recognize the depth of that blessing that they are in your life, to the degree that you may not be, or there's some spiritual degree. But they also want you to remain happy in the level that you have. They don't want any unhappiness come to you, but they want you to obtain the recognition of that deeper level of happiness and satisfaction that can be had with them. So there's something there. So they almost feel like they're about to be overlooked, kind of energy there too. So that's the first thing. That's what they're craving from you, is that recognition. Light of day. Your vampire counterpart is hiding from daylight. What are they hiding from the light of day? So vampires don't come out in the daylight, right? They're mostly out at night. And so this is saying your counterpart is hiding from daylight. What are they hiding from the light of day? Knight of Pentacles. So interesting Knight. I'm going to put the Witch up here for some reason. And we're going to put Vic back here. Right there. So Knight of Pentacles. It's because the word night is K-N-I, but the word night is making me think of night, which is the next placement. And the next placement is sundown, that they come out at night and what will they reveal. So this has to do with the next placement too. It's telling me, it's intuitively, but I'm going to read it. Knight of Pentacles is slow movement. It could be why they're moving. So it's like if your counterpart is moving slow in the relationship, or there's lag time, or there's a slowdown, they're not revealing exactly why that's happening to you. But I'm also getting a tinge intuitively that it's connected to the next one as well. And the next one is about something they will reveal. So I feel like that's going to be part of what they reveal, is like when there is a slowdown in the connection, they're hiding why. Okay, so but I'm going to read the booklet just for the sake of that's how I do this reading, and that we may pick up another message. Truth is my flag. Rigorous methods are my tools to succeed. I know what I must do, and I do it no matter what. It is your case too. I do hope so. Rigorous methods are my tools to succeed. So there may be a message in here too of why they're going slow. I know what I must do, and I do it no matter what. So there is a lot of, I feel a sense of, the word methodical is coming up here. Is that your case too? I do hope so. When a task is to be accomplished, then accomplished it must be, and in the most perfect way possible. Even if it requires hard work and total commitment, I expect you to be reliable, trustworthy, persevere, and meticulous. Do not complain that the mission is too exhausting. I don't want to hear a word of this kind. You've chosen me. So now my message to you is stick to your goal with truth and honor, and you will reach it victoriously. No fancy ever. Everything must be carefully planned. Now let's ride with our banner floating proudly in the air. Seeking truth and harmony, sense of responsibility, perfectionism, and determination. There was something that really stuck out here to me. Do you not complain about the mission? I don't want to hear a word of this kind. You've chosen me. There's something there. You've chosen me. So now my message is to you is to stick with your goal. It's like you've chosen me. There's something there. There's a message in that. It's like right here, you've chosen me. Right there, it's saying you've chosen me. So now just stick to your. There's something about that. But this is something that they hide in the light of day. There's something here about knowing you've chosen them. Or that knowing that you're the one. Or knowing that you know they're the one. Or there's something there about that too. That they are aware of, that you may not feel they're aware of, but they are. So they kind of hide that. They hide that, what reason why they go slow at times, because that's the Knight of Pentacles energy. They're hiding, there's a methodical, like a, I don't want to say, a methodical responsibility and determination is the word. I'd say a methodical determination that they're hiding. So even if there's stagnancy or breaks in the connection, there's really not. Like they are methodically determined because they know you've chosen them, or they're the one for you, or something like that. That they're not revealing. So there's a depth here of a knowing about the connection. And even in seeming times where there's slowness or disconnect, the actual energy is a methodical determination. So they may feel it's needed. They may feel breaks are needed to like get a game plan, because this is talking about responsibility, being perfectionist at what you do. I will succeed no matter what. So it's like if something doesn't work, like if they're doing something in the connection, it doesn't work, to get the result that they want, they may like go like and get like another game plan together or something, and then try again, try a different avenue or a different direction or something. But there is this unspoken determination. The word I'm hearing is methodical determination. And it doesn't like methodical like an evil plan or something. It's a methodical determination to honor the truth and to be victorious in regards to the connection. And the truth was, you've chosen me. But there's a message here. Because you've chosen them, they want you to stick to your goal with your truth and honor, because you will reach it victoriously. No fancy ever. Everything must be carefully planned. So there's that too. There's the careful planning may take time, and it may take them and need to kind of like pull their thoughts together or their plan together. It says, now let's ride with our banner floating proudly in the air. So another thing they're keeping is that they have a surety and a knowing that there will be victory in the connection. So they're not letting you know that. So that may look like they're doing nothing, or they don't have a plan, or they're not involved or whatever, but that's not the case, is what I'm getting. And a bit more of it, I think, will come in the next one. Sundown. Your vampire counterpart becomes active at night. What will they reveal at sundown? Which was a bit of what they're hiding. So I feel like they're gonna reveal a bit of that plan, a bit of telling you perhaps why at times of quietude, what they're doing, or they may also reveal a bit of their knowing about the connection, which may shock you a bit, because you may feel like, what? I don't think you really knew the depth of this connection, but they do. And so they may reveal, they may say, I think we belong together, or there's something there, that kind of feeling, and that's what keeps them connected to you, keeps them thinking about you, because they have this inner knowing. So I think we'll see. Sundown, your vampire counterpart becomes active at night. What will they reveal at sundown? I feel it's this one, and it's 3 of Swords. So yeah, I feel like separation, undercurrent. I didn't look before, but they wanted me to look, so I did. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is the past, is nostalgia, and 3 of Swords is separation, pain, heart chakra. There's a lot of bleeding in the heart chakra. So this could be a heart chakra opening. There's something here with the past too. So there could be pain of separation from the past coming up as well. I don't feel it as like a 3 of Cups, like, oh, they're going to tell you they want to separate. It's not that, because of the feelings of this. So this is more to do with the pain of separation from past. So that maybe the times you've had to separate in the past, they're going to tell you that it was more painful than you would have thought. Like maybe you didn't see them being hurt or painful, because what this one was, what they're hiding from the daylight, what they're not showing you, is this methodical knowing and perseverance and determination that they have because of that knowing. And that could have come from the pain of a separation in the past. So that's what I'm picking up intuitively. But let's just read 3 of Swords. It It says, my heart is a wound. I cry tears of blood. I've lost what I love so much. Hope, joy, and daylight are gone forever. I live in the heartbreak sanctuary. That's where all broken hearts come from. So broken heart you must be if you see me today. I know your pain. I feel your tears. You've lost what you cherished and life seems meaningless. But for you, there is a way out of this place. First, cry and feel the sorrow to the deepest. But then, my dear, leave the pain behind. Learn from it. The suffering can only help you grow stronger. Focus on your recovery rather than your loss. This is the only way to move on and be able to smile again. Loss, pain, wounded heart, but also growth and recovering process. So it can be that they are recovering from a painful love experience or loss or separation. They're recovering because it's saying recovering process. So they may say, I go slow, but I know what this is. But I'm also at the same time healing from a loss from the past. And it can also involve a loss with you too. Like maybe you've had to separate and that just stirred up an old loss that they've endured from the past. And the Six of Cups is, a soulmate energy. It's the past. It can be past in this life. It can be past in a past life. They could be telling you they're sensing a past life connection and separation from a past life and feeling that deeply. It's hard to say how that will come out, but there's all these here. Memories. Okay, Six of Cups, nostalgia lane. Memories are here again. I miss my past, my childhood, my loved ones. My carefree youth was vanished in the alleys of time. I wish I could go back to my lost happiness, but it's impossible. It is my soul I will lose if I live in the past. I have to find bliss in the present time also. My nostalgia could become my strength. Looking behind must help me moving forward. I have to take good care of my inner child so she can experience joy again. And look, there is a light above my head, which I hope will guide me to a bright future. It's the same for you. Don't stay too long in nostalgia lane. Go back to your real life and the gifts it offers. Nostalgia, memories of a vanished time, healing inner child. So memories of a vanished time is also something that's coming up here. So they could be telling you that, they're feeling or they're remembering something at an intuitive level about a past life with you, or something that happened in this life that they felt it more deeply than you would maybe perceived. But that is something that's going to be revealed, and I do feel it's connected. Because it connected me to this, it tells me this is a positive versus more of a negative reveal. It'll be a positive. I mean, it may be painful to hear their pain or what they've experienced, but it'll be a positive in the healing process and bringing you closer together. So the neck bite at midnight. Neck bite at midnight. What your counterpart does next. And this will be between now and episode. I mean, it can be between now and Halloween, but it'll definitely happen before Thanksgiving, around November 27th, 28th is when I'll post the next one. So it'll be between now and then. Neck bite at midnight. What your partner does between now and then with you or between you. Besides these things. Neck bite at midnight. What your partner does between now and then. I just want one. I keep seeing two. So there's the number 2 came out like 3 times there. Neck bite at midnight. I just want to. There it did it again. 2 cards came at once. Neck bite at midnight. What your partner does between now and then. So one spirit, and there it is. And it is 6 of Swords. So it's like mentally moving forward. This is moving into a better space with your thoughts and way of being. I see a lot of light illuminating from the heart and the throat chakra. I'm like looking at the light here, so I'm really being drawn into this area, like heart and throat. Six of Swords. toward new shores. I leave my past and my heavy burdens behind me. A new journey begins. I know I have to start afresh. Of course, it's not easy and I will miss many things of my old life. I'm facing the unknown and that scares me a lot, but I'm also full of hope. Embark on this boat with me. Let go of your past. A new phase of your life is beginning, which will require courage, adaptation, and strength of character. A new phase of your life is beginning, which will require courage, adaptation, and strength of character. But this change will bring many good things and will lead all of us to true happiness and greater joy. So, my friend, with a clear mind and a brave heart, let's sail towards this new shore. New life, moving, start afresh, leaving the past behind, and transition. So they're going to move to a better energetic space, creating a new beginning, a fresh start, because this is what they do between the two of you. So this is like, you know I have to start afresh. So they know they have to take the energy into a new space, a fresh space that doesn't involve this past pain, right? Either with you or with someone else or both. They could have relived that pain through you, like in your connection from a past pain, but they're gonna start, like they're turning their back on that aspect and they're opening up to their heart chakra is illuminated, their throat. So this is all open, this, heart, and it's like being able to communicate the heart chakra and the throat chakra together, like being able to communicate that love and to move into a fresh energy and moving forward. So that's what they're going to do next. So you're going to see more openness, more new energies, things are not as heavy or dense, and they want to embark on a new shore with you. So that's a good energy to see. I want to pull a couple witchy oracles to end the reading, and then we're going to, and these are just keywords, so some more things to kind of look for or to experience in this time frame. And it says house, secure, comforting, warm, and it's the King of Hearts in that. So there is a firm foundation, there's warmth, there's comfort, there's emotional energy with the King of Cups. And I think I'm just going to let it at that because that is a good energy. And following right in the top when it was the clover, luck, creativity, money, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is my Saint Nicholas, like the generosity, reciprocity kind of energy. Oh, okay, that's kind of funny because it has the clover there and there. So that is 24, 4 and 2 is also 6. 2 is partnership, 4 is stability. So that's the reading. If you, like I said, if you like your own personal private reading, you can do that through PayPal. It is $22.22, and I will be doing them probably from now till Halloween. So, or anytime if you're watching this at a whole another time, you can always send me an email. I'll put my email address, my PayPal information, and you can follow that there. So anyway, happy Halloween to everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Angel blessings to everyone. Oceans of love.